I am so excited to welcome you to this session because we have been cooking up something here at the Institute that I am so thrilled to be able to finally share with all of you. So many of you already know that we have been really shifting our focus to support, to coach, to train, to empower, to help life coaches. And we have learned in these last several months of working with coaches where the gaps are between helping coaches move from where they are with their business to where they ultimately want to be in their business. And as I've been talking to people in the past couple of months who are coaches, we've come to recognize that there are some missing links. There are some missing links when it comes to the confidence that coaches have and taking their knowledge and expertise in the marketplace. There are some gaps when it comes to charging and requesting fees and payments for our services when we want to go to the marketplace. There are some gaps when it comes to the ability to get out there and market and get our message out there about the work that we do and how we can help people. There are gaps between being able to deliver real client results where they experience transformation in the area that is most important to them. And as someone who loves the coaching profession and someone who has been a life coach for 14 years plus, for someone who has been coaching coaches on building their businesses, I don't think that's good enough. Like, I want to be able to help close that gap. How many of you can relate to any of those gaps that I just shared? Give me a shout out down in the comments. If there's a gap with your confidence of taking your expertise out to the marketplace, if there's a gap with you being able to enroll people in your programs and in your services, asking for money, charging what you know you need to be charging. If there's a gap in being able to make sure that those client results are extended to every person that you work with, if that has been you, if you've had any of those gaps, give me a shout down in the comment section to let me know, yep, I have had that gap. And so it is our desire, it is our goal, and it is our mission to help coaches close that gap. Coaches have a very unique place in the business world. We are not having a product or a tchotchke that we put out there. We aren't consultants that go out there and tell people what to do. We are those who take the opportunity to work with someone who says, listen, I'm ready for a shift. I'm ready for a change. I need something different. And when we are held back by those gaps, we are doing a disservice to the community, a disservice to the industry, a disservice to those clients that we know we can serve. And so today, dun, 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 we are announcing and presenting to you the opportunity for you to close that gap. And we're doing that with our brand new initiative called the Radical Coach Society. Yes. It is for coaches, it is created for coaches, and it is designed to empower coaches to close the gaps that they experience in closing or in building their business. So I want to share my screen with you guys because I just couldn't wait to share this. Earlier this year, we did a challenge for coaches, a 5-day challenge. And in doing that challenge, it became crystal clear to me that while coaches have a desire to build their coaching practice, while coaches have a desire to meet their business goals, while coaches have the knowledge to really help people, there are so many elements of building a coaching practice that coaches simply don't know, they simply don't understand, or they're just not sure how to implement if they do know. And then from that challenge, we did a 3-day coach intensive where we brought coaches together and we deep dived into areas around building your coaching practice, around creating client results. And again, it highlighted for me that there are some cues that many coaches miss that can help them get to where they want to be. And so out of that, I began to ask myself, how can I help coaches close this gap? Because I know that coaching is needed now more than ever. With everything going on in the world, with everything going on when it comes to people's finances, relationships, when it comes to people's confidence or dealing with grief or moving past anger, we are needed in this world. And one of the things that breaks my heart as a coach and as an entrepreneur is when I know what's possible for people to create and then they're not able to do it. And so we just said, what can we do to fix that problem? What can we do to make the difference of someone who is a coach who kind of sort of works with people and kind of sort of builds a business and kind of sort of has clients every now and then, to someone who is strategic, who is an executor and implementer, and someone who is crystal clear about how they can attract clients, enroll clients, and deliver client results over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And so that's why we've put together this society. And I'm going to walk you through what it is, because we have stacked this thing in your favor. We have stacked this thing to get you to close those gaps. And so we are announcing today our Radical Coach Society, and we're inviting you to become a founding member of this society. And our whole purpose, our whole mission is to change lives as a coach and build businesses as a coach, a profitable business as a coach. And our vision is simple. We help coaches grow their skills, transform lives, and build a profitable business. How many of you can get down, can connect with a society, a community that's going to help you grow your skills as a coach, build your confidence, transform lives, get better client results, and build a profitable business? Not just build a business, not just wear yourself out trying to make something happen, but create a real strategic plan that you can execute on with the support of the society that generates revenue, that generates consistent revenue, and that blows past the average income of a coach. Because when I decided that I was going to be the Radical Success Coach, when I decided that I was going to found the Radical Success Institute, and when we decided to create this Radical Coach Society, it's because we don't want to be average. We don't want to be regular. We don't want to be like the masses. We want to tap into the secrets of those coaches who've been able to year after year generate 6 figures. We want to tap into the secrets of those coaches that've been able to generate multiple 6 figures year after year. We want to tap into the secrets of the coaches who've had 7-figure years. That's what this society is all about. And so becoming a founding member connects you with a powerhouse community of life coaches committed to the profession of coaching, right? We're not fly by night. We're not surface coaches. We are people who understand the depth of the responsibility of being a coach. We understand the depth of the responsibility of taking someone who's in a vulnerable state and helping them walk through a process that moves them from a place of lack, that moves them from a place of anger, that moves them from a place of not knowing their purpose, that moves them from a place of fear and procrastination into their rightful place of power, into their rightful place of purpose. So this is for people who understand they are a part of a very strong profession and they respect the profession. So this is a community committed to the profession of coaching, committed to creating client results. That's why we do what we do, to create change for our clients, to create transformation for our clients. And you're committed to being a part of a community that's growing their practice. Do not buy into the story that people aren't invested in coaching. Do not buy into the story that now is not a good time to take your gifts and talents out into the world to serve people to their next level of success. That is simply not true. I can tell you that we at the Institute have had record enrollments in the last 6 months. I can tell you of other peers that are coaches that have had record enrollments in their courses, in their masterminds, in their memberships. Why? Because people need the expertise that you have. And when you commit to growing your practice and to serving your clients, they're going to be there for you. And so you've probably figured it out. You know me, I love helping coaches. And that's why we narrowed our focus from service-based entrepreneurs to coaches, because coaches need a deeper, more specific strategy around their marketing, around their enrollments, around their sales, around their branding. And we want to make sure that coaches get the specific insights, information, tools, and resources they need in order to excel. And I've just watched for far too long coaches struggle. They struggle to start their business. They struggle to grow their business. They struggle to sustain a business. They think that their income has to be inconsistent. They think that their income is unpredictable. And that is simply not the case. And so what I've done in the last 6 months, through the challenge, through the intensive, through masterminds, through guest speaking, I've had the privilege of training almost 1,000 coaches in the last 6 months. And I'm very clear on what the gaps are. So I'm not here going, I wonder if people need help with this. I wonder if coaches need a better understanding. No. I've been in the trenches talking to you guys, asking you guys questions, getting a better understanding of what do you need to specifically grow your business right now. And so our Coach Society is designed to give you your own coach success journey. Your own coach success journey. And we do that through our 3 core concepts. I know that if you get a grasp on these 3 things, our core concepts, everything will shift in your business. And if you've been paying attention to what we've been doing here at the Institute, you know that these core concepts aren't new. I have been preaching this all year long. And so our core concepts inside of our society, your success journey is based on these 3 pillars: self-work, client results, and business strategies. All of them have equal weight in you getting to the level of success in your coaching practice that you want to get to. And so let's just talk about self-work. I know that self-work is an ongoing process. Self-development is never ending, never ending. And so because of that, it's important that we constantly pay attention to our self-work. And so inside the society, we help you fully explore your own purpose, how to create mindset shifts to empower you to manage fear, procrastination, to deal with your money stories, to deal with all of the challenges and barriers from a mindset perspective that has held you back. Because it's not always a new marketing strategy you need. It's not always a bigger presence on social media you need. It's not always more help or more support. Sometimes it's what's going on right here. And so we're committed to helping you build that muscle of personal growth and personal development so that you can transfer that growth into the success of your business. Our second concept that we focus on is client results. Not just being able to transform or change your clients, but how, as a coach, do you distinguish yourself from the marketplace? How many of you know that the coaching industry is full? How many of you know that there are a lot of coaches out there? And I'm not mad at it. I have an abundance mentality. There is enough for everybody. But the truth is, you got to find a way to distinguish yourself from the marketplace. And so when you're thinking about client results, what are the tools and strategies and insights that you need to give your clients a deeper understanding of how to move them to action, how to hold them accountable? How do you know that you can do what it is you said you can do and deliver that to your client time and time and time again? And then our third pillar is all about business strategies. I know that there are 4 foundational pillars to build any solid, profitable business: operations, marketing, sales, and financials. And each of those go deep. And so inside of the society, we help you up-level your branding, your marketing, your enrollment results. We help you get clarity on your program design and your pricing. We help you understand how to attract your ideal client. And we help you get positioned to reach your next level. So inside of these core concepts, we at the Institute said, how can we continually equip coaches in these 3 areas without overwhelming them? And so we've designed the society to provide more bite-sized lessons, coachings, and trainings to you in these 3 areas so that you can get a targeted, focused piece of information, data, resource, tool, or strategy, and be able to put that into action inside of your business. And so who is this for, right? I always talk about life coaches, but life coaching is an umbrella. It's an umbrella for coaches who help people around purpose, around goal setting, around their career, their faith. It works with people around accountability or moving past grief. It's coaches that just transform, helping people move from where they are to where they want to be. It's for coaches who work with people around mindset or wealth. It's for coaches who work with people around healing their health, their wellness. It's for parenting coaches, for coaches who help people move past fear. And it's for success coaches, helping people become more successful. And so this Coach Society is an opportunity for you to create your personalized strategy for where you are in your practice so that you can grow. And so how does it work? So our benefits are designed to help you learn, connect, and implement around our 3 core concepts. And so our Radical Coach Society is a membership community, and each month you're going to access some amazing benefits. And what excites me the most, I will tell you, is because all of these benefits are specifically for coaches. And I know I said that earlier, but as someone who has been an entrepreneur coach for almost 10 years, and I've worked with a wide variety of businesses. I've worked with natural hair salons. I've worked with people who created hair products. I've worked with travel agents. I've worked with stylists. I've worked with just all kinds of entrepreneurs. And yes, there are some core business strategies that cross all industries. But when you hone in on this one industry and you go deep, the lessons, the coaching, the training, it speaks directly to where you are in your business. And so each month there's going to be a self-work session. And so you're going to get a training around building your confidence, fear, courage, procrastination, your money stories. What are the traits of entrepreneurships or entrepreneurs that are successful? What are some leadership characteristics you need to have? What about the mindset of a CEO? And so each month you're going to get a coach, a training, a session, a recording on one of these core concepts around your self-work. Each month you're also going to get a session around client results, a coaching, a teaching, a lesson on the 4 types of coaches, or understanding and building your avatar, or getting clear on your ideal client, as well as the skill of coaching, like understanding, learning, building your skills around questioning, reframing, unique protocols, positioning statements, active listening. Coaching is a skill, and I'm constantly up-leveling my coaching skills. And so I know that all of us need to be committed to understanding what are the major skills of a coach and how do I learn it and then practice it. You'll also get a monthly coaching training lesson on your business strategy. So we'll be looking at lead magnets, technology, your messaging, your marketing, social media, how to launch a campaign, how to do enrollment calls, how to structure your fees, how to create a strong fulfillment process. But the beauty of this is that these are bite-sized lessons. And so many times we'll get a session or we'll go to a training on how to do a lead magnet and we'll become completely overwhelmed. By the time we figure out the content, the messaging, the technology, the website, the opt-in page, we're just overwhelmed. But when you can take it step by step, it makes all the difference in the world. Also, as a member of the society, we have monthly office hours. Each month, you have the opportunity to jump in to my open office hours where we're going to be talking about your specific questions, your specific challenges, what you are facing in growing your business. And the beauty of this is that because it's only for coaches, I guarantee you someone else's question, someone else's challenge, you either have faced, are facing, or will face. And so that time, even if it's not your question, becomes just as valuable in the process of growing your business. And then we have our CAP sessions. Every month we have a coach accountability session. We call it our coach accountability pods. And it's an opportunity for you to network with other members, other coaches. You can share your wins, you share your goals, you get advice on your next steps. It's a powerful opportunity to network, collaborate, partner up, get accountability, and get support from other coaches. What I know is that this group right here, the people who are part of this radical community already, I mean, y'all got some heat. And so this just isn't about what do we have to offer in terms of coaching and training and connecting with you. It's about what does everyone else have to offer and connecting with you. We've seen inside of our community, people partner up on sharing each other's products and services. We've watched people partner up and be guests on podcasts or be guests on their interviews or be guests in their own communities. This is such a great place to connect with other people that can support you. And not just support you by saying, yeah, you got this, go for it, but support you by showing up. And then every quarter, we have implementation days. Ugh. We are not going to be a society that just learns what to do. We are a society that will do what we've learned. And in order to make sure you are doing what you learned, we have set up these implementation days. These are working sessions live where we come together and we are very particular about what we will accomplish that day. That implementation day could be about setting up your complete lead magnet. That implementation day could be setting up how to do all of your enrollment calls and your scheduling and your calendar. Not teaching you, doing it. You got your laptop open, you got your screens open, you're clicking, you're learning, you're getting a better understanding, because we don't want you to just get caught up in the learning. We want to make sure you are doing. And so when you hear about all of these benefits that come inside the society, let me know in the comment section what excites you the most. What is kind of resonating with you the most? What's kind of got your ears picked up the most? Yes, Bree says implementation. Absolutely. Yes, Lashana talks about growing from 1 figure up to 7 figures. Yes. Who else? What is really standing out for you when you look at, man, the benefits that come in part of this society? Yes, Denise, the bite size, not being overwhelmed. Because I get it. You watch a 60-minute or 90-minute training and you're like, oh my gosh, I got so much to do. But when you get a bite-sized session, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and it's like, this is how you do something. This is what you need to do. Oh, then you can go implement and you begin to make progress. Yes, that is what it's all about. Charmaine says, loving the implementation of walking through the process. So why join? You will join the society because you want ongoing support as you build your practice. No one can do it alone. It's not fun alone. You start talking to yourself when you're doing it alone. And sometimes when you talk to yourself, you pump yourself up. And sometimes when you talk to yourself, you just talk yourself right out of doing whatever it is you need to do. And so it's ongoing support. Why join? You want a place to get your questions answered. Listen, you can't build a 7-figure business trying to hop around from some free challenge to a free webinar to a free training. You can't, you can hodgepodge it together, but why do it? Make the decision that I got a question, I know where I can go right now to get an answer to this question. And you want a place to get strategies, concepts, insights, and tools specifically for coaches. And so I will tell you, in our 3 core concepts, we talked about those bite-sized trainings, some of our upcoming topics around self-work. We're going to be talking about how to know your goals are authentic, how to stay enthusiastic when things aren't going well in your business. We're going to talk about the mindset of consistent action. We're going to talk about how do you manage fear, how do you manage procrastination, and how do you move past overwhelm. We're going to have conversations about your habits, those that are serving you and those that are hindering you. And we're going to have around our self-work topics around diminishing doubt, diminishing disbelief, and playing big. When it comes to our 2nd core concept, client results, we're going to have sessions and trainings on your coaching style, how to produce better results, how to develop your own method and protocol, how to distinguish yourself from the marketplace, How do you preempt challenges that can come up both for you and for your clients? And how do you help your clients achieve more faster? On our business growth, content coming down the pike for you is around those 4 foundational pillars I talked about: operations, marketing, sales, financials. We're going to be talking about the 10 leadership skills. We're going to talk about how do you attract your ideal client, your branding, your marketing, creating your coaching packages. How do you build community? And how do you enroll clients? And again, not in some kind of overarching, overwhelming way of giving you this information. Bite-sized insights that you can implement immediately. And so we want you to become a founding member. We want you to become a founding member of the Radical Coach Society. And so why become a founding member? So I invite you to become a founding member because not only will you access incredible member benefits, but you'll also get access to some special bonuses only available to founding members. And we're offering our founding members into the society at the lowest investment we will ever offer. In addition to those benefits that I just shared with you, as a founding member, you get these bonuses. Number 1, special orientation session to kick off your membership and get you in immediate action, just for the founding members. A second bonus, you get lifetime access to our Radical Coach Intensive. We did a 3-day event just for coaches. And even if you attended, that replay access is limited. This gives you lifetime access. Third bonus, you get a VIP registration to our 2021 Radical Coach Intensive. I don't know if the world will be open yet, but it might be virtual, might be in person, but I'm telling you, it is the place to be if you are a coach looking to grow your practice. And the only time that this membership will be offered at this investment. I want to thank you guys for tuning in on this special session. I can't tell you how pumped up, how excited I am ready to roll these sessions, these mini trainings that we have locked in for the society. It's going to make executing on building a business so much easier. And so I want to give you guys a moment if you have any questions for me, if you have any questions about anything I've shared about the society, about the benefits, about the bonuses, I am 100% open to answering those questions for you. You can type them down in the chat area, letting me know if you have any questions. Yes, Denise says she is already in. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. I'm telling you, 2020 was not trash. 2020, there were some lessons to be learned, but there was also opportunities to be had. And 2020 is not over. And as we move into the 4th quarter, we can really still have time to accomplish some big things. And then in 2021, we just blow it out the water. So, Mrs. Forrest, is this a weekly group meeting? So every week, the first week of the month, you will get your bite-sized training on self-work. The second week of the month, you'll get your bite-sized training on client results. The third week of the month, you'll get your bite-sized training on business strategies. Those are pre-recorded so that you can watch them when you have time to watch them. You can go back and listen to them again. You can go back and redo the worksheets, make sure you're clear on how to move forward. Once a month, we have our office hours. Those are live. Those are opportunities for you to get your questions answered, to get the coaching you need, to even show what you're working on. If you want me to review your opt-in page, if you want me to review your lead magnet, if you want me to review your website or your copy, that's the time where it's real-time feedback. And then once a month, we have our live coach accountability pods, where all of us come together and you break out into accountability groups, and there's an opportunity there for you to share, for you to network, and for you to get support from each other inside of the group. And then each quarter is our implementation days, where, gosh darn it, You're going to complete some things in the moment that day. Yes, absolutely. So listen, it's on. It is on. If you are ready, and even if you're not ready, let's just go, even if you're not ready, but you know, maybe your heart's beating a little faster. Maybe you're not quite sure if it's the right time. Maybe you're still thinking about, well, you know, my coaching, you know, I got a lot. Even if it's that, jump in. Jump in, be uncomfortable. Make yourself step out of your comfort zone. Because I'm telling you, as a coach, we have the ability to transform lives, and the world is waiting for us. Our goal is to build a profitable business. And so the return on your investment, the ROI on your investment, is that you become more courageous, more bold, more radical, that your mindset continues to grow, and you get client results and build a profitable business. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to working with you, to connecting with you, and to helping your business grow inside of the Radical Coach Society.